Get Carver LOUD. Caitlin Clark proudly roots for Iowa in Hawkeyes showdown against 3 UCLA. Even from a distance, Caitlin Clark is supporting the Iowa Hawkeyes, the team she took to back-to-back national championship games in her last 2 college seasons. The WNBA star has remained close to the Hawkeyes and even paid several visits to her alma mater during the offseason. As Iowa takes on number 3 UCLA Bruins, Clark took to X to send a message to fans in attendance about what she expected to see from them. Get Carver LOUD for the girls today. Let's go at Iowa, Clark tweeted on Sunday. The unranked Hawkeyes arrived at this game as plus 8.5 underdogs. But Caitlin Clark tried to encourage fans to give extra support to the team against one of the best teams in the nation. The 25-1 Bruins rank second in the Big Ten after only losing a game against Dawn Staley's South Carolina Gamecocks on February 13. As for Iowa, they beat USC at home 76-69 on February 2, with Caitlin Clark in attendance. However, they haven't been as consistent as the Bruins and boast an 18-8 record. They're coming off an 86-78 overtime loss to Ohio State, which ended Iowa's 6-game winning streak.
Something that I saw on the internet yesterday, and I want you to tell me who might have wrote this. Ready? TBT to surviving a cock.
WNBA analyst agreed with Caitlin Clark's agent over the player's WNBA payment. Caitlin Clark's impact on the WNBA has made her a recurring topic among fans and analysts. After her agent, Erin Kane, said the W would never pay her client what she was really worth, plenty of eyebrows were raised. However, WNBA analyst Elle Duncan touched on this remark and agreed with the agent, citing what Clark made for Iowa and what she's doing as a pro. She's 100% right, said Duncan. For Iowa alone, they believe that she has generated over $85 million in revenue. The impact of what she has been able to do in Indiana, in the Fever games, and in the W as a whole. Of course, names like her and Angel Reese and this next crop of stars, and the current ones as well. Of course they linked themselves to this new $200 million valuation that the W ended up getting, added Duncan. While her endorsement money was $11 million in 2024, Clark only made a little over $75K with the Indiana Fever during her rookie season. While her impact has been remarkable, it doesn't seem like she'll be active when her impact pays off for the rest of the players. Caitlin Clark shoots on a barn in Nike's new Just Win Commercial campaign has rolled out new videos with WNBA All-Stars Aya Wilson, Sabrina Ionescu, and now Caitlin Clark. Nike's official social media account shared a 15-second video of Clark this weekend, coinciding with the launch of new billboards across the country. Below is the commercial shared from Nike's official Instagram account. Not golf. Caitlin Clark reveals surprising off-court hobby in her latest interview as life beyond basketball. The Indiana Fever superstar Caitlin Clark is known for her skills on the basketball court, abilities that 99.9% of the world can only dream to replicate. Highlights. This revelation by Clark brings into consideration how strenuous training schedules must not completely erase pastimes meant to give relaxation.
Against other Nike hoopers, do you have a favorite matchup?
You're gonna get me in trouble. Honestly, I'll just say DT because she's such
that 99.9% of the world can only dream to replicate. This extraordinary talent is a result of hours devoted to practicing, away from public eye and audience. But, like all other great athletes, she also needs some priceless time off for relaxation and recharging. In an interview recently published on Nike's basketball Instagram page on February 23, Clark revealed an unexpected after-court hobby that may leave her fans amazed.
I think I've hated losing even before I can remember. When I was growing up, all I did was cry when I lost. But it upset my parents a lot. My dad was my first coach, so he had to deal with me crying. So the more I won, the less crying there was.
Royale game, supporting up to 100 players. They compete against all others to be the last person standing in a shrinking, cartoonish world. Clark continued her nose into the game by saying, I used to play video games a good deal in college with friends, especially over Christmas break when you just have basketball and you're the only people on campus. We would practice, eat, and just game all day. But since moving from Iowa City into
we'd go to practice, we'd go eat, and then we'd just game all day.
Kind of stopped ever since I moved out of Iowa City and moved into Indianapolis. Haven't been playing on the game as much, but I'm starting to get back on the grind.